I think, and we're live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a hot minute. So probably needed a decent recap because, well, last time our treasure hunters explored the villa grounds of Semet Il's Ka, and they explored the lower gardens, stealing platery and whatnot, lining their pockets with treasure. Ifiori had sort of a spark of inspiration, let's say, and decide to seduce Sevet Ilska. And well, for the current matters of as of today, she's no longer a threat, let's say. Um, Exploring like the upper rooms, they did find a very strange man who, as soon as he was released from a locked room, ran out of there past the treasure hunters downstairs. And well, coming up the stairs, there was a lion masked warden who chased down the treasure hunters with a bell. Uh, and by going up and further to the upper gardens, the treasure hunters were met with a gate, and well, only some of them were able to get past the gate immediately. I believe it was Nevin who was stuck on the other side and had to face off against the warden and won, surprisingly enough, on a 1v fight. And, well, we they got to the other side of the gates. The gate is still locked. They did not unlock the gate. They just like bolted over it. So that could be an issue later, maybe. Who knows? Uh, and they did find their way back to the climb set for layer 2, so they can get down there now. And uh, it's they were like, oh man, we gotta climb on back up, and they ran into the crabs again. Which, God, crabs, never a good time. But thankfully, it was a pretty easy matter of trading with the crabs for safe passage upwards. And so half the group is going up and out of the dungeon, while, unfortunately for our poor what's his name?
His name's Casey, and he doesn't need your
Casey.
pity.
Yeah, Casey, and you didn't have enough treasure.
It's all a matter of perspective, but yes, mechanically I didn't. You're right.
Yeah, so you're still stuck in the dungeon.
But
I
I'm not
believe
alone.
Nevin is also in the dungeon. However, for the rest of you, let's see what happens when you get back at camp. This is a little bit more of a downtime procedure, where you spend gold equal to your burden score to meet your burdens. So, for example, Valen, you have a burden score of 4, so you automatically, upon returning to camp, you need to spend 4 gold.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So I would have 3 gold left over because I have 7 gold.
Yes.
And I was going to distribute that amongst other party members that didn't have enough gold in camp.
Yeah, I believe we had just enough to cover our burdens. Like we did not have a surplus, I believe, of gold.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but it's not in a great place gold-wise.
Not a great place gold-wise. Yeah, the total like burden value of the group returning is 10. So
we won.
I can contribute a grand total of 0.
Yeah. So once the gold has been spent to cover your burdens, you get to. Is there any gold left over?
Can I just steal from people? Because I don't have gold.
You don't have gold.
Mm-mm. I did the fighting. I didn't do the treasure collecting.
Okay. So Nevin went back down. Aram, you needed 2 gold.
Yes.
Okay. And then Afori had 3 burdens, so we need to figure out 2 gold. So already I can cover.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I've got a bangle and a statue, each worth 1 gold.
Yeah, that's why I was a little bit confused, because like I do remember you collecting stuff.
Yes.
That bangle was great.
Yeah.
I got 2 gold. My apologies.
2 gold. Yeah.
Perfect.
So,
then I can cover both of them. So
right.
I will have 1 gold left.
1 gold left. That's very good.
I ain't got.
Look at my ruin, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that ruin score.
Came at a cost. Yeah. You're right, Aram.
Yeah, so Aram and Yafur, you have no gold, which is going to make things difficult.
I'm here for the vibes, my friend.
There's a couple things that you can do upon returning to camp, because you can increase your burden score by getting more items, by getting training for specific skills. So if you go to the tab, scroll all the way down to row 71. That's the beginning of the Hearthfire mechanics.
Okay.
On row 86, however, you can establish a household, which is basically a place where you stay at during camp. You increase your burden score by 1, and you can heal 1 ruin and remove 1 condition if you want from that.
So increase my burdens.
Yes.
Go into debt and fix my crushed wrist.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That sounds like a very good
doesn't feel
plan.
escapist, chaotic. I got to tell you.
Yeah, it's.
Is Kalduhr just built over the ruins of America?
Just a Tuesday for me.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is debt, healthcare.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes. Valen, since you do like have like gold, you can spend it on things such as healing or carousing, which is just basically like, oh yeah, I want to find out useful rumors, maps, monsters' weakness. You can also spend it to unclear, like crossed out backpack slots, or replace items. If you're just like, this item is not useful to me, I want something else.
I think my main worry is getting rid of ruin at this point. So whatever I need to do to lower that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going through things.
So, and part of Hearthfire is there is certain levels of narration, such as the first time you're establishing a household, increase your burdens by 1, and then complete both of the following. You answer some questions such as, what sort of structure or environment is your household? A small tent, a hole in ground? Name and describe your household. Each time you return to camp, describe your household, how it develops or stays the same. And basically, you just tell us where you live. But I'll let you all think on that as we cut away to back in the dungeon. Underground.
Under table, one hand over Lightning King's goat mouth.
In the dark.
It's no problem. I don't mind the dark.
There is no light.
It's all right. I'm not scared. There's something eating everything on the table.
Yes, there is something that's taking soft footsteps, sort of grabbing the food off the table and stuffing it in their face and just snarling, mashing teeth.
But
whatever
I can't
is.
say anything, so I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to act strategically.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there something I should do first? Like, do I ask questions or anything?
If you want to ask
Because
questions,
I don't know what this room is like. Because I wasn't here when I hid under this table.
that's fair. I'll give you a basic layout. When the lights were on, because if Yori and the others had torches and whatnot.
Yes. And that's when I decided to hide under a table.
Yeah, this was a dining hall where there was fine plates and silverware. The silverware have been taken away and presumably being sold up above
Damn it.
ground.
I wanted some of that.
Yeah, a shame. But then there he heard some clattering upstairs, and that's probably when you decide to hide underneath the table. And then someone entered in this room and then started eating food.
Right.
You heard some more noise heading upwards and a little bit of a fight, as well as a bell being rung a couple times. It made you feel nauseous, a little bit of
The sound of the bell made me feel nauseous.
Yeah.
Was there any other obvious cause and effect when the bell was rung? Like, did I hear movement or a noise or?
No, because you were not in the room of where it was being rung. However, it was a very loud bell.
Okay, but it wasn't immediately followed by screaming and the grinding of stone or anything like that. Okay, great.
No.
Okay. I didn't like that part.
Did the bell make Lightning King feel nauseous?
Lightning King tried to bleat out, but however,
amateur.
Yeah, because a goat doesn't like feeling nauseous or vertigo.
No one does. Who does?
No one does.
And I say, there, Lightning King.
So then something comes in, and I figure that this thing must be able to see in the dark because it's dark, and I don't want it to see me because if it's in here grabbing stuff and eating it, and I can't see anything, it must be able to see or something. And I think that Cassian's plan at this point is to keep Lightning King as quiet as possible and stay here until this guy leaves.
Okay.
Because if there's one thing that Cassian knows how to do, there's several things, but among them are silence and hiding.
That is fair. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I think. So bring up the character. There's more noises, and the eating stops. No. I was let out. I was let out. They let me out. And there is the grinding of stone.
That's what I was worried about with the bell, specifically.
I think quietly to myself.
And there is stone on wood. Stone on wood.
How far away is this? Is this next to me or?
It's around the table. Such as someone is walking around.
Oh, someone's pulling out their chair.
No.
Oh, okay.
And the person who was eating at the table seems to be moving away towards the wall.
So there's another presence here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after a few moments, this guy tries to book towards the door. You hear it rattling. It seems as though it's been locked. And then it's the sound you're probably familiar with, but the sound of violence as head hits the floor. The the person is starting to scream out in terror, trying to call away, and just thud, thud,
Right.
thud.
This does not disturb me very much because I'm very used to standing by and watching
Mm-hmm.
acts of violence in the third person.
Mm-hmm.
Usually,
Meanwhile.
it's my friends who are doing it, and I just watch.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to ask really quick before you cut
Yeah.
away. Having come in, knowing the layout, where's the exit?
There's a couple different exits.
I mean, is it? Yeah, like he's
Mhm.
thinking. I mean, he's the kind of kid who comes in, and they are like, okay, what's the best way out? Like,
Mhm. Yeah.
so,
yeah. There's a couple exits. There is like sort of what I would describe as like a northern exit. The western exit presumably sounds like it was
Mhm.
blocked off. A southern exit, and like
Okay.
the windows could be used as an exit point.
Right. His immediate plan, and we can come back to this if you want,
Mhm.
but his immediate plan is to take Lightning King,
Mhm.
grab anything valuable he can with one hand, and while this thing is distracted eating someone,
Mhm.
to like skedaddle.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
that's just what he's thinking in his plan.
Mhm.
He's like, all right, now's my chance.
Nevin, you are returning back to this place to collect Cassian. Yeah. I'm not gonna have you like roll for getting back over the gate.
Okay.
But however, as like you're coming down the stairs, looking around, remember like Cassian was in the dining hall last.
Mhm.
But however, you see in front of like the western door a statue. Also remind me, did you have any tortures or whatever?
Let me check. I don't believe that Nevin did. That's where my spyglass was on my sheet.
I had 3 torches. If we knew that Nevin was going to go back down, could
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
fair enough. Okay.
So mark that off your sheet, Valen, that you have 2 torches now. And Devin, you can add to your found equipment. This is very important. That's put in found equipment, a torch.
Okay. Got it. All right.
Yeah. But there is a stone statue that is holding the doorknob to the dining room.
So it looks like it's on its way in or on its way out?
It looks like it's holding it closed.
Oh, I see. Ooh,
while it's like has its like ear pressed up against it.
Fuck. Okay. Now, the way we came through here, I think Nevin only knows about the one exit. That one.
You know about 2 exits. Probably went into the southern one and then exit to the western one towards the stairs.
Okay, so I do know there is another one, but I would have to get to it.
Yes.
What is my sneaking capacity looking like? Hang on.
I mean, what are your skills? Because this sounds like a risk roll.
It does sound like a risk roll. I don't know how applicable these are. Probably the closest legitimate one would be hunting, in the sense of stalking through hazardous territory in search of a specific quarry, i.e. the kid. And I do have improvisation on here, so I'm always going to mention that.
Yeah. I would say this is less improvisation because like sneaking is not really improvisation.
No, it is. No, it's deliberate. Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of what I think could go wrong is that you're just going to be caught unawares by more stone statues because you may have taken the ones out front. There are still like boatloads of them around the place.
We walked past a good number of them in the garden and just didn't do anything about them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine.
Aram, I want a devil's bargain.
So the thing that came to mind, again, like all devil's bargains, not mandatory, but is no matter what happens, the stone statue goes from keeping the door closed to trying to enter.
I'll take that bargain.
Okay.
Oh, crap. Boom.
2 lights.
All right. And this one we're looking for high number, low number?
High number.
My
Basically
brain's-
your highest number.
Got it.
It's like a DC 25, right?
Highest is a 5.
5 lights. You do what as you were intending to do, but there is a complication. I think as you are opening the door, remind me, who has the bell? Valen.
Who else?
Eat the bell. Eat the bell.
I burn it. Burn the fucking thing.
I'm collecting all the bells.
While you are up top, melt it down.
I cannot hear you, Nevin, nor do
Philip
I
apart.
feel the fills.
Cast
the
it
bell
into the
punch.
fire.
Yeah, literally.
I think, just as a general complication, is that there is more noise, chuffing. Sounds like it's coming from outside. And the stone statue, like, sort of perks up at it and, like, is opening the door to enter in. You manage to just sneak on by to, like, the southern end. Because this is something that, well, Cassian can hear. There is a beast outside that did get left behind. And it's scratching at the windows, trying to get in.
Oh,
The
God.
windows start to crack under the weight. And it pushes itself in. And the stone statue that was beating this other person gets sort of dragged and ripped. And, like, there is, like, a combat happening in this room, Cassian, that you really cannot see.
Quick. No, I don't see. I hear a lot of noises, but really quick, again, for frame of reference, because Cassian apparently, the statues move?
Yes.
Because I wasn't here for that. Okay.
You weren't here for that. This
that
was not.
It was
I saw
when we
statues.
first. Yeah, it was when we first approached the villa. We had the hound that Aram kind of pacified, vibed with, so we didn't really have to fight it. And while that was happening, Euphoria was fighting that sort of gaggle of stone statues that was out in the kind of on the avenue leading up to
blind,
it.
By the way. Fighting
yes, blind fighting. It was impressive.
Sure.
But
I heard that hair flip. It was very loud.
Yeah. You were hiding, granted. You were hiding, but you were technically present.
Yeah, I just want to know what I know. I'm like, because if he hears like something coming in, like I want to know like what does he think it might be?
Probably that hound that Aram did tame because, well, frankly, it really couldn't fit inside the house and started to like trying to like eat the stone statues around the building. And however, since like there is stone statue gathering in this location where you're at, it just wants to like break it and start eating the statues.
Sure. So a window is broken in.
Yep.
And there's something else in here. And do I think that whatever those other two people are, the victim and the whatever, Do they like? Are they engaging with whatever just came in? Is that the vibe I get?
The victim is not.
No,
however,
he's a victim.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like in the northern door, like it gets opened as well. Like there is more.
Sure.
More.
Well, the $1,000 question is like window close to ground.
The window is decently close to ground. It would probably like need to like hop up a little, but then you can just jump out.
Window away from other noises.
You could. It would be a risk roll. To escape.
Like he's like sizing up his options. Like, do I take the goat and dive out the window, or do I go the north? You said the north door just opened already too. So
yeah,
is there any light from outside?
No, because stone statues do not need light to see. However, there is some semblance of light coming from the southern door. But the southern door is still closed until
southern door. Would I be able to navigate? Like, is one of these toward the house as opposed to outside? Which way is outside? Which way is further?
Outside would be towards like the southern door, but it would still technically be inside the house, but more like towards like the front door.
In case he wants to get outside.
Yeah.
So I think for risk, we'll do a risk roll. And have Casey, and like he wants to pick up Lightning King, and he like, God bless him, he wants to fumble around in the dark and grab something off the table, like a candelabra or something that he can pawn, you know. But I don't know what there is, so he just like blindly grabs at stuff on the table, looking for something that feels valuable.
Okay.
And then like still kind of quietly, but then like. He's doing like the fast sneaking where he's like, you know, he's like walking kind of fast with a goat over toward the window, and he's gonna try and get out the window
with a little piano noise.
Yeah, there's a do. There's a lot of arpeggios happening.
Okay. All right. So you intend to hop out the window
with the goat and something from the table.
Wait, sorry. Are you going window or are you going southern door?
He's going window because he knows window open and something came in through window and window go outside. Right. So yeah, he's gonna go that way.
All right, bud.
All right. What do we all think can go wrong besides Casey, and of course, since you're the one rolling?
Yeah, no matter what happens, you're gonna have a broke ankle after this.
Things that could go wrong. That garden outside the windows is full of statues. You just could run right into a bunch of them.
You are, by the way, the reason I say broke ankle is because you're also carrying a goat, and those things may be small, but they are sturdy. So.
Yeah. I mean, I have extra weight for sure.
Yeah. I think. Is chicken to shift up here? Okay. All right. I think your goat is gonna baa real loudly, and I think the hound is just gonna snatch it up in its teeth and eat Lightning King.
Excuse me? So this is the devil's bargain here. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it could be something if it go wrong if you're not sneaky enough.
Well, which is it?
But this hasn't happened, right? You didn't just kill Lightning King. Is that we would need to stop the world?
We have to stop the T-shirt production.
Yeah.
So I need to know what's on the line here.
Yeah.
Like, is there a risk of Lightning King being eaten, or is that like I get an extra die and he's eaten?
I suppose since you're very gunning for a devil's bargain, I will also make that.
I am not gunning for anything. I want to know what's at stake.
I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that was proposed as a what could go wrong.
Yeah.
But if you want, we absolutely could make a devil's bargain of no matter what, Lightning King does not make it out that window.
Fuck that.
Alive.
No, wait. No matter what, you break your ankle.
I'll die before this goat dies. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to keep Lightning King around for you, dude.
Dude, he's my backup character.
Lightning King is the anchor. Lightning King cannot die. That ruins the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. All All right. So skills.
Yeah, I
you're
mean, he's got
sneaky.
hiding, he's got silence,
Yeah.
he's got
Yeah.
security also.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
come on, he was made for this.
Yeah. It's still only one die though. Devil's bargains.
Yeah.
No matter what, Old Kalduhr is an unusual place. I think you will start to take on aspects of Lightning King for yourself.
I don't see a downside there. I absolutely take that bargain.
More like Angel's bargain, am I right?
Why wouldn't I want to be more like Lightning King? He's my hero.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more like an Angel's bargain, yeah. Yeah.
If you're so certain that okay.
No, I'm sure it's gonna be horrible, but
yeah.
Cassian doesn't.
All right. Then it'll be 2 lights and 1 dark because like the window was broken, so like there's sharp shards. Right. So.
Okay, 2 lights, 1 dark. I'm rolling on the dice roller.
Mm-hmm.
That is a light 6.
Oh, like.
Dark 5.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I think.
Is good.
Yes.
Is
I
good.
will. Yeah, I will say because of the light 6. Nevin, I think as like you're sort of like peering into the room, you will see Cassian leaving the room to the outside.
Okay, great, great.
Yep. Cassian, you get to narrate, and then we'll cut it back to our Hearthfire crew to find out where they live.
You peer in through that. You were in through a door, right? You're in through the.
Yeah, I'm like just starting to creep into the southern door, just trying to like ease it open.
And as soon as you get a look, you see like just one beam of something of light comes in or whatever, and you see like horrors beyond your imagining, and then in the background is Cassian and Lightning King, like tiptoeing over arpeggio style towards a window, and then just like dives through to the outside.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Yeah.
Off we go.
And so,
yeah.
Did I get anything from the table?
I
he probably needs gold.
I will give you
bottle cap.
I will give you. Is there any unusual treasure that I can give you?
You can take those wine bottles back to the distributor for the deposit.
For the recycling fee?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got this 2-liter bottle of Diet Pepsi. I think there's a 5-cent reward, I believe.
Is this, are we in Michigan? It's 10 cents here.
I think one of the something that got left here is like this sort of odd looking, very dusty thing. It looked like it was part of the table, but it wasn't. But there is like this seal, like a family crest of sorts.
Probably worth something.
Yeah, I would say it's worth 1 gold.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Meanwhile, I will do in character keeper order. But Valen, what does your household look like?
It is a hut type thing. So remind me, where are we coming back up at that grouping of statues?
Yes.
Are we going back to a town?
You come out of those grouping of statues and like you travel back to camp. Camp is like pretty ramshackle. Like they are starting to like make buildings. They're starting like they have set up tents and whatnot for various people. Like there's like a caravan of like there's horses and whatnot, and there's like a bunch of people trying to establish a base of operations because like they want to find Old Kalduhr. This is like major outposting. Like they are trying to like cut trees back because like frankly some of the roots they like to creep on up and try to catch wheels to try to break them. The forest hates you. I cannot emphasize that enough. It wants you dead. So like there is people who have like who are using like torches and whatnot to create controlled burns to like burn the way so like you could actually see the sky.
So, last session I got a condition called Humanity's Bane.
Yeah.
Where Valen now sees himself as like a protector of the forest. Is this like anathema to him? Is this something that he is different than the forest beneath? Or
it is the same forest.
Fun.
I will also note that Valen, there is just this mass of people of all ages, ranging from small young children because families came along to like try to make a better life for themselves just by setting up shop here because like they are desperate. The world is trying to fight a losing battle against this place, and maybe getting closer to it is just a little bit better than what's in the cities. But you can't fight all these people. That's just stupid.
Don't listen to them. I believe in you, Valen.
Anyway, so I just started blasting.
Yeah. I would say that there is probably camp would be about like between like 200 and 300 people at this point. So like it is a large endeavor. Eventually this place may become a town. So
gotcha. I think Valen realizes, despite the intense burning of hatred that is like roiling in his gut, he cannot do anything about this encroaching presence at this moment.
No, you cannot. So, however, at the same time, establishing a base here would be useful to gaining insight.
Yeah, but the base does not need to be super close to this horde. So as far out as they are able to make this base, their little hut, it's without whatever, the perimeter of this village, this, hobbled together place is the camp. And I think like once like they get back to camp, Valen pretty much turns around, like walks back the way they came, and it's just like shaking his head. He's like, I can't. But I'll be over here if you need me. And is very much just gonna roll up his sleeves and start working on his house. That he's just kind of building out in the woods in accordance to nature.
You may heal 1 ruin and clear 1 condition.
I feel like I should get rid of that condition.
You can keep it if you want.
Bane,
It hasn't been a problem yet. It's probably fine.
I'm going to leave the conditions for now. I would just like to get rid of that ruin so I have a little bit more wiggle room.
I mean, you could get rid of visions of the past.
That's true. We're not high anymore. I'll get rid of that one.
High on adventure.
High on adventure and spice.
And mushrooms.
And Humanity's Bane.
All is well.
Next in order is Aram.
Yes.
What does your household look like?
Chaotic, there's a little bit of judgment tone in that, and so I just want to sort of know to name that. And I think, no, I'm kidding. So I think
you sound like somebody who hasn't cleaned their room recently and is afraid of somebody seeing it. Like, what do you mean? What does it look like? It's fine. I'll do laundry this weekend.
Hitting a little too close to home.
I was trying to not choke on my drink. I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for. I am being absolutely facetious. But so I think when Valen sort of splits off to go work on the house, I think Aram, like ever since kind of like being guided up, still sort of like blinded by this like fight, um, is kind of in classic Aram fashion, trying to sort of put on a show, and so not theatrically, but sort of like trying to sort of pretend as if everything is all right, and so sort of like is absolutely pretty stumbling in both in terms of like wounds, but also cannot see and is not used to that fact, and so has been guided, but is sort of trying to fake as if everything is okay, and so when Valen pushes towards making the house, I think Aram splits off as well and finds an even like a different farther from camp. And I think the further and further that Aram gets from Valen, sort of the more sort of like hunched over and visibly wounded you can see Aram getting, and just it's it's a really both pathetic and scary kind of mixture of things that you can see, which thankfully not a lot of people can see because this is more and more remote, although we're still kind of within camp, but just Aram searching for outskirts. But it's sort of this like very confusing mix of sort of like either like hunched over, almost crawling due to the wounds, but then also sort of like pivoting between that and kind of sort of like seemingly kind of like random or seeming random kind of like anger and lashing out, just kind of like gnashing of teeth and like snapping at nothing, and kind of waving of arms and kind of like a wounded wings kind of a way, and just and just a lot of sort of like gnashing, and just holding his sides together. And the household such that it is that Aram maintains is when they were with Valen through getting the loans and adding to the burdens, I think that's the equivalent of like just getting kind of the most like easy, like quickest to like on the way to wherever they were going kind of ramshackle tent, that is probably not that good, and like almost dragging the tent beside him as he's like sort of trying to find both as remote as possible, but then also kind of hidden. So like looking for trees, looking for somewhere to sort of like nest a little bit, and kind of finding somewhere that seems somewhat hidden, sort of like plops down the tent, tries for maybe like a minute to put it together, but like more or less fails. And so the tent will eventually, one hopes, become a tent that is standing, but it becomes basically just sort of like a tarp that Aram ends up kind of collapsing on top of. And that is my beautiful shining household.
You may reduce your rune by 1 in clear a condition, as well as, not to forget, I already did this for you, Valen, but increase your burdens by 1. Ram, your burdens is now 4.
I'm going to remove the. I don't think I had it down here, but the temporary blindness is what I'll remove. And then
Gave that to you as a gift.
Yeah, and I'll remove 1 ruin as well. You sure it can be like erase all ruin? Just a pitch. Kind of like minus
no,
10 ruin. Okay, just throwing it out there. Just wanted to
like you're not.
spitballing.
You can't even get 10 ruin in this game.
Watch us try. Watch us try.
Ifiori,
Yo,
what does your household look like?
household. You're funny. Let's see.
What did I do?
No,
Everyone's aggressive towards me.
you're fine.
Yeah, we love you.
Increase your burdens by 1. Do I need to have a household? Can I just crash at somebody else's house?
If you could just not have a household, but however you don't decrease your ruin.
What's my ruin look like? It's like, how bad is it? It's a 3.
3. You would still like have like your condition of crushed wrist.
How? I spent the money.
Because you spent the money on meeting your burdens.
Healthcare in Kalduhr is very expensive, so it's.
Yeah.
Rude. Okay. I guess. Okay. What my household?
Yeah. There is other ways of healing if you want. However, maintaining a household is pretty good.
What?
Because
Well, my burdens are already pretty. Yeah, I have an extra burden, and I thought I cleared my crushed wrist.
oh, so you went from 3 to 4.
Yeah.
That is establishing your household.
Oh. I didn't realize that's what I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm basically sleeping in someone's barn right now. That's my household.
Mhm.
I am renting a cot in someone's barn. I'm a hand for hire, so they hired me as
Mhm.
I'm their home security system,
Yeah.
and they gave me a room in a barn somewhere in town.
Okay. Yeah. And you've already reduced your ruin and cleared condition, so you're all good. And I think on that note, we'll take a quick break.
Okay.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. we're back here, back in the depths of old Kalduhr. Nevin, you can reconvene with Cassian as there's some amount of commotion happening within the building as it's being ramshackled by both statues trying to take out a hound of sorts of beast.
I mean, you have to catch him first. He is not stopping.
Big.
Mhm.
He's big as a bear. But however, Cassian, as you were hopping out, Lightning King, being pretty annoyed about having his mouth closed all the time and whatnot, slips out of your hand a little bit and bites you.
Okay, all right. And Cassian, his first instinct is to yelp and to be loud, but he doesn't because he knows danger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he doesn't want to attract attention, but he does whisper in Lightning King's ear. It's
You little fucker. I was trying to keep you alive. Ow. It really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just gonna keep running.
Mm-hmm.
He's out of here. All his friends are gone. He's been abandoned. He is going to
He's been
get as far away
abandoned.
from here as possible.
I mean, he hasn't
Tell
not
me
been
he's not been abandoned.
Let's be
He
real.
just left.
Yeah,
Just because we went back doesn't mean we didn't ditch in the first place.
I imagine Nevin, you see Cassian running off, the holding thing, and you're just chasing after him.
Yeah.
Eventually, you do get back to the streets on layer 1.
Does Nevin catch up to him at all?
I think so, because you're holding a goat.
I would hope I have a longer stride than an orphan child, yes.
Well, first of all, okay, yeah. Cassian is small, you know, but he's not a child. He does have the little guy energy, but nobody's ever asked him about that. So
It literally says on Cassian's part of the character keeper, lost child.
that is his background.
He was lost as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
he
how he
found
got that
himself.
skill. Right? That's his background. So I'm assuming he's not still a lost child. I mean, he is lost.
Yeah.
But it might as well just say abandoned adult.
I mean, that's just us in late stage capitalism. Well, okay, on theme. Okay, yeah, no, he's gonna do his damnedest to catch up with Casey in there.
Yeah, I imagine so, because regardless of the child debate, Casey, you're holding a goat. It's hard to run with a goat.
It is. It's less hard for Cassian as he's used to it, but yes, it is still challenging.
Yeah, so Nevin does catch up to you in Casey, and you can see Nevin holding a torch.
Oh. Where'd you go? What happened? Well, yeah, there's the dead. Oh,
Yeah.
God, they're all dead.
No, they went back up.
They left us.
Yeah.
All right, it's just me and you now. And King and Lightning King, although he is on my shit list because he bit me as I was climbing out the window.
Excuse me, sorry.
He's covering Lightning King's ears as he says this to you.
Don't want to hurt his feelings.
I'm sure it's fine. But if we run out of food, I need you to understand he's our first alternative.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
And he obviously winks at Lightning King.
Don't worry, he'll be first.
Well,
should we go up and find them or start a new life here underground in this horrific environment?
can you afford to go back up?
Oh, I don't.
He starts digging through his pockets. I do have a hunt token.
Yes.
I can exchange that for 1 gold or find 1 gold with it.
Yeah.
I've got this.
And he holds up a crest, like he holds up like the family crest thing he found in the dining room. It has like a crest, right? It has like a seal.
Like an
And he's like,
insignia.
It's probably worth something. It's old and it's from here.
And Nevin's
I
just
need
kind of
1
looking.
more gold.
He's just sort of looking around at the buildings. I know right when we got down here, he had sort of taken notice of the kinds of pictograph type signs that were up and around. So he's just kind of glancing to find out, get his bearings and see.
Same, yeah.
If
Like
he
any of
can
these
find
places
him.
have like the sign of like a bag with a big dollar sign painted on it. The universal sign for bank or
There is a sign that dictates to a place where like there is like tall people with like shorter versions.
It's a shrinking room. It takes people and makes them shorter. Is that what it
Somehow.
means?
Only one way to find out.
Does Casey
Maybe.
want to make a hunt roll in discerning the sign?
no, he's happy being an idiot.
Okay. All right. Well, you two head off towards the shrinking room.
The shrinking room, yeah.
It's where they do their evil experiments.
Listen, as long as somebody paid them for it and they left the money behind, I don't care.
That's true. They might have money in there. Kids don't need money. What are they going to spend it on? Candy, food, housing,
Goat feed.
healthcare?
Meanwhile, above on the surface, it's been a while, been a few days, maybe. Who knows? Time is a little bit weird around Old Kalduhr. It's hard to keep track of when things happen, how long time passes from both below ground and above ground, because even though like a bit of the sky has been cut off, the sun only covers so much of that little hole, so like who knows. But you 3 are ready to head out again. Back to the underground. Do you head back to your previous entrance, or do you want to find another entrance?
Probably our previous one, because I'm assuming that we haven't met back up with Nevin and Cassian.
No sign.
Yeah.
Neither hide nor hair, friend.
Already forgot my name.
So I'm wondering, like, would we have again spoken with Nevin first to be like, hey, if we don't see you after this X amount of time?
I think probably how that conversation went really was everybody getting ready. Like, we made our deal with the crabs. They're going to get a safe passage up. And then he just sort of looked really fucking dismayed, went, God damn it. And just turned around and started jogging back to the villa without explaining
Kid
really.
left at a rest stop.
Yeah.
You're like,
If anybody
"Shit, the
asked
travel
him where he
plaza."
was
Oh,
going,
God.
he would have said, I've got to get
Kevin.
that fucking kid. And then just kept going. So no, he made no plans to rendezvous.
Okay.
I think that sounds good, and I think it also feels good because it does not feel like we would just leave without at least talking about it to a degree. So I like that.
Yeah. I think that would have been about the most of it, but he was not leaving time for anybody to talk him out of it. Was the thing. Yeah. He was just kind of going.
And Aram is pretty open to sort of any entrance, but I think my main thought, as I'm sort of like recover from one ruin, no longer that temporary blindness, is I think I feel a little bit of Aramis felt really single-minded in this pursuit of like thinking about the festival, thinking about debt, thinking about gratitude. But then like being basically at death's door, I think has like really kind of awakened this like mortality is a lot closer than I maybe thought. And so I think in a way that is I think kind of scary, but also empowering in a way, that kind of brush with mortality has also made Aram feel like a deeper connection with the rest of the party and has made him realize, if I can put it glibly, I think before this kind of expedition, he might have been more seeming sort of dark, brooding, goth-esque, etc. But I think actually being close to death has made him kind of realize that there's a lot more that he has to like to cling to and that he desires, and he doesn't want to just like sort of brood. And so that's I think kind of a scary thing. So I think either entrance, but I think both kind of thinking about mortality, but also kind of realizing and feeling, frankly, some guilt about leaving Nevin and Cassian behind, of like, we know just how dangerous this is.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can feel guilt if you want to. Look, I did my part.
I do not blame you.
Yeah, so I guess Ifori is very like, hey, we know a way in. We know the things we have to fight if we go this way in. Let's stick to what we know instead of try and find a new thing, because I can always close my eyes and whip around like stone statues, no problem. I'm not really trying to find new things to fight. So yeah.
Maybe next fight we don't close our eyes.
Well, I kind of had to, but yeah, feel free next time you fight. Yeah, you know what? I love this. Next time you fight him, and I'll just hang back and try and get like whatever. I'll find the bell, and then we can switch each one. You know, you fight, then I find bell, and then I fight and you find the bell. Each layer. How about that? Good plan.
Valen will like extend their hand,
and I'm going to ignite
oh
my fiery hand.
I'm gonna cast Fireball
with brimstone, and then extend that hand.
Just gonna light him on fire.
So good.
I will note, Valen, that if you willingly take a burning hand right now, you will take 1 point over him. So,
and we're
just start like PvP. I think that's probably the easiest thing here.
we can.
And then
Have we not been on? I thought this was a PvP server. I'm gonna be real.
I know. I want. All right, Ifori's extending a hand,
a burning hand.
Don't be stupid.
But
sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg.
Don't be stupid. It's just a handshake.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
It's like toxic masculinity right here. Is like Valen's like, I have to take the hand to like prove I'm better than
This isn't an A24 movie. Come on. We don't need a metaphor.
It's the
Just
Predator
leave the
meme, but then
handshake
you just start
until-
shrieking.
Right.
Ifori's just casually like, hey, you want to do this? Like, I've got one job on this endeavor. It's fight things. If you want to tell me how to do my job, then we'll shake and I'll do yours.
Why am I so bad at these games?
You can like eat a bit of the
Ifori's
fist
an
to learn more about it, right?
Because you like causing problems.
I do. We can just go back up to 5 ruin, right?
Humanity's bane. Humanity's bane.
I mean, you could try to do something duplicitous. I'm just saying. There is the
look on your face, Sam.
Duplicitous, you say?
Yeah, like I think
Continue.
like if you want an idea about how to get out of this, probably try to distract Ifori from concentrating on having a flaming hand. You could just like accidentally bump into them while trying to go for a shake. I would say that at that point it would be a contest rule.
Or you could do the like hand through the hair. That's another good handshake move.
Oh.
The finger
That's
guns.
a good one because that saves face. Yeah. Like I would shake your hand, but first I'm honest.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Mhm.
whoa.
Cool. And then you got to do like a lean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
and now
Boys
if
to
Mori
men.
takes a point of ruin because you're so cool.
I mean,
I'll roll cool.
let's make this a contest roll. Let's read it out loud. When treasure hunters act against each other, compete, or want to inflict harm on each other, first agree what's at stake.
Everything.
Everything.
My
Humanity.
respect for you.
The ego, the
Woohoo!
id, the
The id.
I think for if Ori, what's at stake? Yeah, it would be my respect for you because how dare you try and tell me how to do my damn job?
Mm-hmm. Like Valen's still riding high that he was able to take out that one thing. So like their perception of themselves with their skill, I'm sure is like a little inflated right now. Because the 4 literally did everything else.
Yeah. You take 1 light die if your occupation or background gives you advantage, and this is
Well,
for
I
you
was
both.
a gladiator, so or a champion. I'm sorry. What's the actual term? Yeah. My background is a liberated prisoner. My occupation is champion.
So you're saying
Humble
like
brag.
because like of like your just general like
I've had to establish dominance in tougher places than this.
okay, so this would be like your commands skill.
Yeah, my command skill.
Yeah.
Or presence, because like one of those two.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, please.
Improvisation? No improvisation.
Valen.
Yes and no.
You know, knowing more of like Euphoria's backgrounds and seeing how it could potentially mesh with like Valen's background and how they respond to people, because I feel like Euphoria's become so much more of like a leader and like with confidence. Like, hear me out. Like you are a liberated prisoner. That does not take a weak individual to do. Like you had to push through so much. And you could totally be a leader in like rallying people behind you. Whereas with Valen, I might be putting words in, but as I'm saying, like Valen is a runaway Kingsguard. Like they are used to following orders. They are used to, being that yes sir person. And so I think, I'm just saying I have no relevant skills for this, and it makes sense because I think what Valen would do would be like a 4 should have a bonus on this.
Just
The word you're looking for is submit.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. I just wasn't going to say those words exactly.
Yeah. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Since Valen, what did you do with that 1 gold that was still left in your inventory?
It is still in my inventory.
Okay. Are you going to put it to your hoard or use it for healing? Because like that must be spent before you go back into the dungeon.
Oh.
Roll it down the stairs.
Healing. What do you heal conditions?
You heal ruin.
Ruin. Oh, okay. Then yeah, I would have spent another one for ruin.
Okay, that's because ruin is very important in this role.
Yeah. No, I get you.
The handshake.
Yeah, so
it's a very important handshake.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, so currently, if Rory has 1 light die, you gain an additional light die for every point of ruin you have.
Who, me?
Both of you. So if you're up to 4 light dice, and Valen, you're up to 3.
Now, are we watching like a Super Saiyan thing? This is
it's basically
my hand just keeps getting brighter and brighter.
And which roles did that apply to?
What is it? A contest roll?
Contest roll.
Oh, interesting.
Is this contest inherently dangerous?
For some of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of us.
If it isn't a 4, we'll make it so.
Okay. So both of you will gain a dark die. So 4 light, 1 dark for Fury, and Balin is 3 light, 1 dark. And you may take up as many dark dice you are willing to risk for this roll. However,
I don't need to risk my dice.
each dark die
100.
that comes up as 1 will increase your ruin by 1.
What is the benefit of taking a dark die?
You will, because to determine who succeeds in like getting narrative control,
Mm-hmm.
you need to count up the number of 6s. If you have more, you get narrative control. If it is a tie, then you go to 5s, and so on. So 5s,
Gotcha.
4s, 3, 2s, and 1.
And that's referring to 6s across all of your dice, light and
Yeah.
dark.
Light and dark.
Okay.
Go.
However,
you might
if you got like a bunch of dark dice that show up 1, it can't kill you.
Wait, so hang on. I've got 4 light dice
4
and
light.
1 dark dice, right?
What currently? However,
Okay,
you
cool.
can gain more dark dice if you want.
I'm. This is not that. To me, this handshake is not that serious.
I know, but Valen has had all these things. This is so much more.
Okay.
All right, I did a roll. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Let me roll then.
Yep.
And then my 1 dark die. Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah. So, any 1s on the dark dice?
No.
Okay. How many 6s do you have, Ifiori?
2.
Ifiori wins the contest.
Damn it. But good job.
This is why you wanted to spend 4 dark dice, so you get a greater chance.
My intent was never to win this.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a point of ruin for me.
No. Unless Ifiori says like you gotta shake my hands, shake, or just let me have it.
You like. I'm going like you go to actually like grab my hand, and as we get closer, like I can see you wincing as the heat gets close, like as you get closer to my hand.
Mhm.
Right before we clasp hands, I'm going to drop brimstone, and you grab nothing but air. And I was like, oh, okay. Deal set. You gain my respect.
Damn.
Like, see him like shove his hand in his pocket. Let's go see if we can find that kid then.
Yeah. Lead the way.
Yeah.
Rom, what is your opinion on all this?
Ron's just using the bathroom. Like,
I think Aram is
They're digging a
basically
trench.
just kind of kind of pretty shocked by all this, and is like almost sort of like hiding more or less, like really just kind of like shrinking away from this exchange.
Okay. And you 3 head off to go back down. Meanwhile,
Shrinking room.
the shrinking room. It
what do I see? What does it look like? Is there
It's
windows?
not-
Is there a door?
is not a shrinking room. For starters, in a city that's full of crumbling edifices and decaying architecture, there is another really intact villa. There's a rusty gate that gives easily way to an open courtyard, the interior walls of which are decorated with faded frescoes depicting clowns, animals, and children at play.
What's the
This is the place with the
statue
sign?
forecast out here?
Yeah, this was the place that was with the sign, like heading in
Gotcha.
further. This is not a shrinking room, but rather a place where you take lost children. It's an orphanage.
So
The orphans don't have any money. I know that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there is a heavy door that was once vivid with the colors of the rainbow that has fallen off from its hinges, giving easy access through the villa's central structure.
Nevin, do you think there's anything valuable inside?
I will
I asked
note.
Nevin. Nevin, do you think there's anything valuable inside?
I can give you an
Charities
answer.
take money from someplace.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, because
Worth
the
what?
sequel for this is find the administrative funds.
All right. You don't
right,
think there's any
Robin
pits in there,
Orphanage
do
era.
you? Nevin, do you think there's any pits inside?
He sort of gives you a look.
I've just found it often in orphanages. I've been to one or two in my time. And sometimes they have pits. All right.
I'm going to check the door to see if it's locked.
The door is on the ground. It is not locked.
It's unlocked, but also not functional.
Grand.
Mhm.
It's on the ground.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
after you.
Yeah,
Yep, he will stalk in ahead, kind of spirit the ready, and just glance back and
Casey waits a good 15 seconds
Mhm.
and then follows.
As long as the goat is far away, fine.
Yeah,
Goes right next to me. He's my boy.
yeah. He's
Well, no,
forward.
far away from
Tight.
Nevin. He's got his back turned to it right
Yeah.
now.
He's
Yeah,
watching me.
Yeah, there is a large central chamber with rows of tables and chairs and several tall cupboards. On like one wall, there is like a bunch of words on it, written in Old Kalduhr.
Mhm. Is it one story? Is there like stairs? Is there another level?
So far it looks like it is one story. However, there is a door to the north, a door to the west, and a door to the east.
It's weird. All right, well, they're not going to keep the money in the front room.
Mm-mm.
Do you read
No.
those words? Do they mean anything?
I can't read normal words, bud.
I mean, neither.
Well,
I bet they do mean something.
now West worked out well
Huh?
for you in the last place.
Did?
Shall we start there?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go first?
Yep, and inside there is an office, a large imposing desk, a small bed with a foot locker at the end of it, and a standing wardrobe.
What is it? What's in there? Is there anything?
I will say a little bit of paint the scene. How can you tell that whoever owned this space was very, very well organized?
They have 2 file cabinets. Some people just have 1. We've got 2 of them. Where they have like documentation. Or they did. Maybe it's ruined by now, but
Everything that possibly can be at a right angle to each other is still at a right angle to each other, no matter how ransacked the rest of the place looks.
absolutely.
Just pin straight. Which actually, now that I've said it, is really unsettling in a ransacked
It's
building.
very strange how neat it is in here.
Mm-hmm.
Very tidy.
Yeah.
Not at all like the orphanages I was in.
Well, we can fix that.
You're going to put me in a different one.
What? No, I'm going to. Are we not ransacking the place?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you said there's a wardrobe.
Yeah, there is a wardrobe.
Locker.
Is there a desk?
Yeah, there's a desk.
Casey is going to go toward the desk, and he's not going to rifle through it. He's going to start looking for the first thing he's going to look for is if I was hiding something, where would I put it? So he's looking underneath it, looking for secret panels, looking for shit like that.
Yeah, so Casey, and this is going to be a hunt roll. You're asking questions of what is hidden here, that sort of thing. You've got security so that you'll get light die, so that way 2 light dice.
A 2 light die hunt roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right, rolling. Please stand by. As dice roller completes its job. Okay, pressing roll a second time just in case. All right. A 5 and a 4. A 5.
A 5. I think this is the something terrible is pretty obvious to both of you. Is like you find like a secret compartment and you open the drawer and there's papers in there.
Ah!
You cannot read.
Yeah.
Right, I found these, but they were hiding them, so maybe they're important.
Right.
I'm gonna stick them in my bag.
Yeah.
Okay, takes the papers. Anything else in the drawer?
In the hidden drawer, no. I will say you can label these as the papers as recipe for something.
Disaster.
Okay, so I could just tell by like the formatting of
Yeah.
like the step by step. Oh, it must be some kind of sort of instructions or
Yeah.
a recipe. Okay.
Now, I do want to ask: are the papers also in Old Kalduhr, or are they in a?
It's also an old Kalduhr, but however,
Okay.
like in terms of like numerical systems, like the old Kalduhr is still uses the same number system as like new like Kaldurian, like modern Kalduhr.
So if I had like looked over Casey shoulder, I might have recognized, 2 parts something, half part something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Didn't you just say like a few moments ago that you also cannot read normally? Was that just a lie to Casey?
He did say that. Yeah, it could be a lie.
He is a little bit of a bullshitter. He can kind of read, like I would say grade school level.
Okay.
But also he's not keen on letting people know that he can do more than he's signed on to do.
Mm-hmm.
Casey may also be bullshitting.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Damn, I can't believe the greatest secret of the game. Who can read?
Yeah, it is the real. So I think Casey, and looking at these, like I think at the very least, Casey knows like letters. You know what I mean? So it's like, is this in the same alphabet as we use, or is it something else that I don't know? Is this Cyrillic? Is it like?
Like how like in older like languages as like older English, where like certain letters like get
S's
added
are
in
Y's and
room.
V's, yeah.
Yeah.
F's and S's are the same damn thing.
Yeah, it's sort of like that. So like,
yeah,
if as well as like just like the spelling structure is different. So like, you would need to read at like a collegiate level.
Yeah.
So like,
definitely not that.
No.
Yeah.
So Casey would be like, look, and this is just this isn't a 1-for-1, but
a lot of these have extra E's at the end of the words. It's some sort of older language.
Mhm.
So maybe somebody else can translate it, but it might be worth something.
Mhm.
So you guys just have to find us, or we have to
pretty
find
much.
You have to find these guys.
Yeah,
But they
we're
often-
not looking for you guys. We're looking for the bag.
No. We're looting this place. We figure you 3 are dead.
Yeah. Before I cut away again, Nevin, where are you looking?
I really don't have a good way of investigating that footlocker, being that I don't have really anything to like. Well, actually,
there is a wardrobe in here.
There is a wardrobe. Let's look in the wardrobe, I think.
And keep in mind that one thing you do know about Casey is dude can pick a lock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's true. So if we have time and nothing horrific starts chasing us out of this wardrobe, actually, that reminds me. Quick question: is the footlocker pick-upable size?
I would say so. Like it would be extremely heavy because it looks like a metal footlocker.
Got it. Okay. So it is like a metal chest.
Yeah. I'm just making sure.
You know what? I'm scared because people-sized things can hide in wardrobes, and I play too much Amnesia: The Dark Descent to feel comfy.
Yeah, Casey is also reluctant about the wardrobe. Even the footlocker, he's like, maybe we should open it here because we don't want to take anything out of here that could be dangerous.
Yeah, I think I would rather enlist Casey to open the footlocker before the wardrobe.
Okay. Then Casey will make a second hunt roll with that.
Sure thing.
And then I'll cut
And
away.
that would also be 2 because I've
2.
got, the skills to pay the bills.
Mhm.
Would I be able
theoretically.
to call an assist on that by holding the
No.
okay.
Here, you hold on to Lightning King's leash.
Oh, I was getting the torch to where you can actually see what you're doing.
Oh, that's helpful
But-
too.
Yeah. But
Here,
the image
you
in my
hold
head was
his
a kid
leash.
holding a flashlight.
Hold his
but
leash
yeah.
and put the torch in his mouth, and then he can illuminate it. Here I go.
I'm not getting any closer to that goat's mouth than I have to.
The goat is with its horizontal side eyes. It keeps looking at you. So with an assist, would that be a 3rd light die?
No, because like the help roll only comes in effect when there's dark dice involved, so never with the hunted.
Okay, so this does nothing, but still, I do need you to hold on to the leash. Here I go.
Mhm.
Yep.
And a 6.
A 6.
Caproing.
It's a very good idea, I will say, that not lifting the foot locker and just opening it here now, because underneath it, as you could tell with like security things, is if the foot locker it was lifted up, it would have triggered a fire sigil and exploded.
Don't want that.
Yeah.
Nope.
But anyway, we'll keep on the intensity of.
Would Casey see the fire sigil at this point?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, this is trapped. It's on a pressure plate, and it would kill us.
Well, don't step on the damn thing then. What do we got?
Anyway.
You hear that, Lightning King? That's right. He made a joke about you.
Anyways, climbing down. Who is leading the party of 3 into Old Kalduhr again?
Not it.
I think Valen was.
Okay.
Before he was like, lead the way. So
Okay. What layer are you trying to get to?
So I think we're trying to get back to the layer everyone was at.
Which is layer 1?
Layer 1, okay. Because had we even made it to layer 2 yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked.
Gotcha. Yeah, so definitely going back to layer 1.
Okay. I'm gonna have this be a risk roll to like delve on deep.
Fucking crabs.
Yeah. Yeah, I think again, since like this is early layers, still like the risk is you encounter the crabs again. Because there is so many of these things. I can't believe how many. Devil's bargains.
Hard to get rid of.
Yeah, if you're I want a devil's bargain.
Devil's bargain. So the devil's bargain is no matter what happens, this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So no matter what happens, oh, come on. It was the crabs and the statues we had on level 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no matter what happens, the statues that we did destroy will have re-encumbered whatever. We'll have to deal with those same statues again.
Oh, they reform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. And that gives me an extra light die.
Mm-hmm.
Or else we encounter crabs.
Yeah. So if you want in terms of skills, I believe you do have hunting and tracking.
Yeah, hunting, tracking. I think
so that's your first light die. Do you want to take the devil's bargain?
Oh man, I feel like it's either that or we encounter crabs. Potentially if I fail.
No, the crabs is like the veil effect. The statues is the devil's bargain that happens regardless if you succeed or fail.
Gotcha. I think I might actually refuse the devil's bargain this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want us to be able to get to the kids quicker. So
Take that, devil.
Okay. So,
I can resist your temptation.
so it is just one light die.
Cool. Let's just hope I roll well. Maybe if it rolls. I got a 5.
A 5 light.
Yeah.
Light. No crabs?
I think.
I'm really nervous right now.
Yeah, I'm just taking a
Scary
look.
pause.
I'm just really scared.
Oh yeah,
Pregnant
yeah.
silence.
Because I'm pretty sure you sold like some of the stuff that was in your found equipment.
Who wants to know, Chaotic?
Yeah, yeah. Because like I did like give like a price to the warden spell, and that's probably why
I'm
you
not
had like.
selling that.
Yeah, you're the new warden now, right?
I found a lot of gold.
Okay, so you got okay.
This is my
Okay.
bell.
All right.
Comes everywhere with me.
I will note
Bell.
that if you just to keep it, make sure people are like aboard for tracking purposes. When you put stuff into found equipment,
Mm-hmm.
a good a good sort of point of strategy is to like label what it's worth, just in case you want to sell it down the later down the line. You can remove it and then add that amount of worth to your gold.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I labeled
Probably worth about
no.
like 100 or 200 gold, I'd say, right?
No,
Like,
it is worth 1 gold. I may have said
was
it
close.
was worth more before, but however, like, gotta keep notes of these things. I cannot keep track of these types of things in terms of gold.
Gotcha.
But anyways, I think as you're getting down to the streets again, there is a bit of a parade of sorts. Ghostly figures walking down the street. Pairs side by side. And, well, they are just an echo of the past. But something interesting as you're just traveling around. There is a very, well, large creature dragging an axe along the ground. Their head sort of made of wax, sort of dribbling down their face as like there's candles lit, sort of stuck out at like odd angles, moving silently, gaunt, skeletal. And there are dogs nipping at their heels, trying to get whatever little bit of blood is left in this creature to dribble on out. But you made it down to the Layer 1 streets, as it's being patrolled once more.
Well, this is going to be a little inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
How big was that guy who was dragging the thing?
I would say about a foot taller than you. So
Okay,
like
cool. That was
tall.
my question. That was my question. Is it taller than me?
Mhm.
I was hoping you were going to say a foot tall, and so I was like, okay, great. It's sort of, low to the ground.
Foot taller than me. Got it.
Mhm.
Man, is that like if it were to stand on its hind legs, or is it just that tall? Like,
Mhm.
Like, what t-shirt size roughly is it?
Yeah, how wide is the chest? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So I guess if we want to try and track down Nevin and Cassian, would that be? I mean,
That would be a hunt roll.
yeah, we can't. We could. So we need to be smart about this. Like,
Yep.
as much as we were fighting up there, like before, I don't think we can fight through those guys and drag those two out if they're even still alive.
Yeah, I think Aram is like feeling both like really the push of like reuniting with the whole group, but is also like pretty shaken by the creature dragging the axe and is sort of like kind of clucking and nipping a little bit, but it's like I think is kind of deferring to you, Valen, like assuming that you have kind of like tracking and remembering what you did up at the entrance.
Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on the creature, or like if Ori is keeping an eye on the creature. Not making any headway towards like, hey, let me fight this thing, but like if I do have to fight it, let me know where it's coming from, kind of situation.
Yeah. I think because like you're forwarding to your goal of like reuniting with your compatriots, I'm gonna just have it be a hunt roll for now.
Yeah, so
Cool. I just like envision us like Valen in front, like Rom, and then for like bringing up the rear, like eyes on a swivel as we're like trying to skirt around the edge of the this ruin. So all of us a hunt roll.
Just one of you.
I feel like
otherwise multiple things will happen bad.
Who
Nose
feels
goes.
lucky? Who?
I've been rolling pretty well actually.
Yeah.
So. If you want me to do it, give me a sec.
Yeah. So.
So how much is the hunt roll? It's one
light, unless you have any relevant skills.
Oh, that's right. The skills. If you don't have it, I could definitely roll it because I could do 2.
I am not ferociously hunting anything, so yeah, that I've got nothing.
All right. Switch back.
Tag back in.
We got this. All right. So hunt roll 2 dice, light die.
Yep, 2 light.
Flippin' heck. All right. Token, but encounters something terrible. I got a 2 and a 4 on the die.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. 6.
It's just yeah. So you get your token.
Just give you my sheet for a second before we.
Yeah. I think as you probably find like a little bit like back, like you're just staying like back, and like this sort of guy is been traveling the same path that you did previously. It's following a route. However, you do come back to where you were, and you realize like you find like the tracks of, well, a goat, like, and like a footsteps of another person, probably it looks about to be Nevin's size. And then the third set of footprints is a little bit odd because like it doesn't look like people feet. It looks to be hooved, a little similar shape to the goat's, but like a little bit too big for a goat's foot.
My feet hurt. Do my feet look different?
But you can tell what direction it is.
So I think Valen's going to kind of crouch down over the footprints for just a brief second and draw Aram's and Afora's like attention to them. It's like, I mean, that looks like Nevin's footprints. That must be the goats. Do you think something's hunting them? These are fairly recent.
It would be happening within the past hour or so. So like it's a decent amount of time has gone past, but however, like Not so much that you don't think you can catch up.
Okay.
My question is, are these footprints bigger or smaller than my feet?
I would have
Foot
to ask
size.
that of Cassian. Cassian, before your transformation, were your feet bigger or smaller than Ifyoru's?
I'm a child's medium.
Smaller.
Yeah, smaller. Got it. Yeah, no. If Ori's gonna look at these prints, he's like, "Oh no, this one I can take. Yeah, we can do this."
You wish.
The whole time
Yeah,
before I was
sure.
actually comparing boot size with Nevin. See if I can get them. Nice cover, but I caught you.
I
Small feet means it's smaller than me. I can absolutely fight this guy.
yeah. So
All right. Double time.
yeah. You travel to the orphan's villa. You do see like where the footprints have passed, like there is like this large stone fountain in the middle of the courtyard. There is like the sort of cartoonish like clowns and like children playing like mural. There is some statues about, but they don't look like the ones that you previously fought, thankfully. Meanwhile, the stuff that is inside the little whatchamacallit, foot locker.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have to spend your 3 hunt tokens to accomplish the set goal, because you have accomplished the set goal. You have found the administrative funds, which is a large sack of old Kalduhr coins, which is worth 5 gold.
Cassian looks at the sack, and then like there's like I think there's like a shared like Marcellus Wallace like gasp moment, when the footlocker opens and we see it, and then he sort of like goes quiet and he looks at Valen or at Nevin and looks back and looks at him and he says,
I'll give you 3 if I can have 2 and we don't tell the others.
Done.
we split it.
Yep. Make a note on your character keeper.
Happily. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Betrayal.
Also,
Fuck yeah.
also, there is a large cube. It has a ruby inset on like multiple sides, like 5 dies, and then like turning it over, like pushing it really fucking heavy.
Yes.
There is like an empty slot.
There's an empty slot where the other sides have rubies in them.
Yeah.
So okay. He looks it over really quickly, and obviously like it's not like trapped or glowing or speaking in demonic tongues or anything like that.
No, it's just really heavy.
He looks at it and says, it's a Rubik's Cube. You have to turn it over and over, but part of it's missing, it's broken. But if we had another ruby, maybe we could... Or maybe that would unleash some sort of demon, so we might just want to sell it.
On the one hand, I'm a little hesitant to pick up more mysterious devices that we find in the middle of abandoned ruins.
True.
However,
I
do believe as far as the split goes, that is your take and your call.
Yeah,
it would be worth a lot of gold, perhaps even more than the actual like coins themselves.
Is it weird that at this point I'm suspicious of everything? Like,
it's important to be.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking Nevin.
Yeah.
It's really, it's strange that we've gotten to this point where I'm afraid to pick up this thing full of rubies. Like that is cursed to something.
Yeah. Yeah. I will make a note that anyone who's attempting to carry the cube must discard all of their equipment.
Wow,
Damn.
it's very heavy.
And just for the record, the rubies are not coming out, yes? Like, if we were to try to pry them out.
They don't have eject buttons on them.
Not really. I would have it be a risk roll to try to like remove them because again, this is a magic item.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Casey would say,
What if we might come back, right? So what if we put it in the secret drawer in the desk and then hide it there? If we won't come back for it later, if we're in a pinch and we need it.
Yeah, I think maybe we do that if we can.
So
I don't.
maybe the
I don't
two of
know
us
if it'll-
together will pick it up and
Yeah.
carry it over to the desk and stick it in there somewhere tucked away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you leave?
All right, and then.
I'm not opening that wardrobe.
Oh, that's all right. Nevin will.
Okay.
Right, I leave before Nevin goes to open the wardrobe.
Nevin, as you open the wardrobe, you realize what was inside.
Casey leaves.
There is a masked figure, wearing a rooster mask, looking down at you. Bobs its head. And then, sort of taking from its belt, a bell.
God fucking damn it!
The bell is rung. That is the fourth time. Everyone feels a real deep sense of like vertigo as though you were falling down quite suddenly. You don't actually fall down, but however, it's been worse and getting worse with every bell rung.
What about the other three who like aren't there? They feel this too?
Yes. They, yeah, because like, Casey, you end up in like the common area. They're like moving around the fountain, and like they're close enough to hear the bell. I would say.
I feel like the fight or flight response is kicking in, and I feel like it's fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is fight. You're in combat.
All right.
Casey, you can be in combat since you know where it's happening.
After hearing the bell, damn it, Casey looks down at his like pocket full of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Like today was a great day, and if I traded in that one lingering hunt token, I'd have 6 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he has a moment of hesitation, and he's like at the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
and he hears the rooster and the bell and shit, and it's like,
Oh, fuck.
and he pulls out his short sword, and and he says,
Lightning King, stay here. Or like run in there and like attack the monster with your horns or something.
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to go back in, dragging his short sword along the ground.
Okay, and I think with that we're gonna go on break.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
All right.
Oh.
Excellent.
Told you not to open it.
about caves, unfortunately. Yeah. But now, yeah, now it's time for the combat. Cassian and Nevin, I would like weak points from you both. Say how you are vulnerable in this combat, and roll.
All right. Now is the time when I ask you to please remind me what dice I roll to determine weak points.
A 1 light die.
Okay. Then I will.
I mean, Nevin's weak point is always going to be, or the easy one is that he is left-handed, and he is also missing fingers on his left hand. So he either throws with his offhand or he throws with basically half a hand.
Cassian's weak point here is that he's scared shitless.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He is avoidant, and he's doing the opposite of that right now.
We're so proud. 2.
Look at that growth.
I clicked a roll and it's not rolling. One moment. Night roll 1.
The count.
They just came 3. A 3 is the official.
Yes.
Roll.
So 2 and 3. Those are the numbers you want to avoid.
Easy. No problem.
I'm gonna have Nevin roll since Cassian has been rolling a lot.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Roll combat 2, please.
Okay. Combat 2 is 2 light dice?
2 dark.
2 darks, thank you. Ah! Okay. And I apologize. I don't remember if we want highs or lows.
You want highs, and did any of them show up 2 or 3?
They did not. I have a 1 and a 6.
Fuck you, I guess.
I'm so sorry.
That's right.
Language.
That is,
That's right.
that is
Cooking up problems for Roosterhead.
yeah, you just like keep on killing me.
I'm so sorry.
You apologizing.
Every
Well,
you
D6
apologize
game I
some
am
shit.
in,
He's
I am
trying to
the bait
kill
of my
us.
GMs.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll have Nevin hit it off first. What does it look like when Nevin starts in the fight?
Oh golly. Once he is sort of recovered from that sick vertigo feeling, he just sees red in a way that I don't think any of the group have really witnessed from him before. He's generally been very like pulled back, sort of skulking, sort of furtive, sort of relatively staying out of trouble. But he looks, the look on his face looks thrilled. He looks not as cautious as maybe he should be, more excited that this is what's happening. Going with the right hand, since he has to choose one, and he doesn't have to throw very far, he will take his iron spear and just immediately bring it up and put his full weight behind just stabbing it at this thing.
Cassian, I want you to defeat it.
Yes.
Is it still alive by the time I get in there?
Yeah, everyone gets to narrate.
What do you want me to do?
Kill it.
Okay. How?
You have a short sword.
You just want me to describe how it dies?
I want
Okay,
to describe how you what you do like on your quote unquote turn. And
Sure, Cassian. Sure, no problem. Cassian drags his sword over toward the door and then picks it up so it doesn't make too much noise. And then just sort of holds it out and closes his eyes and runs into the room. Runs into the thing.
Bless
Battle
him.
cry.
I think the battle cry is literal tears, yeah.
Ah! Tears
it's-
flowing.
It sounds a little bit closer to goat bleeding.
What?
Then he opens his eyes and realizes that his sword is impaled into this thing.
Mhm.
I'm glad I didn't stick it into you. I wasn't really looking. Lightning King, I did it.
Yeah, Lightning King is probably eating like a little bit of like trash on the ground.
Yeah, he's probably defecating in the corner.
Yeah.
The rest of you hearing this, Cassian's combat cry do
Yeah,
come
thank you.
upon the scene.
It's my battle bleat.
Mhm.
That's what I call it.
So I hear a battle bleat, and there's this creature I don't recognize
I
next
mean,
to my friend.
there is Cassian generally.
Flip clopping.
Yeah, click plopping.
Do I realize now that I have hooves? Because it's been hinted at.
Yeah, if you want to.
How
But then-
strong is
but-
the
If I want
transformation?
to?
Yeah, because you did say earlier that Cassian is a little bit of an idiot.
No. Hold on now. He can be an idiot. Doesn't mean he is an idiot. Right?
That's
He
why
can
I
say
Willfully,
one
is he?
thing and the truth can be something else. But he can say he
that's-
doesn't know, thinks it's the shrinking chamber, but he might know very well what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's up to Cassian if he's going to say anything about
I
it.
think he realizes it now. He's like,
Oh, God, whatever that thing was, that bell turned me into a goat.
looks down at his hooves and he's like,
I am that merry wanderer of the night. Oh, God.
How
Um,
is anything else goat-like, or is it just the hooves at this point?
Just the hooves and
and the bleed and the battle bleed.
and
Probably
battle. For now.
for now.
I
Well-
think, like looking up, Casey, and looking you up and down, I think there's, or I'm like at first is sort of like honestly kind of relieved to get to the combat late to sort of like not have to be a part of the combat, but sort of like realizing this revelation is really kind of feeling it, and it like kind of like turns away from everyone and just I think says quietly but certainly loud enough so that you can hear, and I think that everyone can hear Cassian, but just says it gets much worse.
Fuck, it's worse. Oh, my new satyr form. No, this is an improvement.
And I think Aram just sort of shakes his head and says, I'll be here later when it happens.
Oh, by the way, hello. Welcome back. Me and Nevin were doing fine. Even though you abandoned us.
As you're saying that, he's got his hand on the chest of the figure in the wardrobe, just
While the sword.
yanking the barb of his spear back out of it.
Casey is struggling to get his sword out. We're fine.
Stuff like
Just, like,
spattering
covered
on
in
his face.
blood.
He's just kind of
The
Oh,
blood
well,
smells
anyway.
delicious.
Don't like that.
I'm just telling Cassian what he smells.
What smells delicious?
The blood.
Of this guy in the closet.
Yes.
All right, it's weird. Something about being inside of this wardrobe here made this guy smell real good.
Only Cassian thinks this.
Yeah, he doesn't know that though. He thinks it smells good to everyone. Or at least says that.
bless his heart. The thing is dead. I am going to go through its pockets if it has any.
I mean,
Roll a gold 7 then.
Gold 7. Okay, and that's 7.
7.
All right.
7 dice.
We're look-
We're looking for 6s.
Looking for 6s.
Come on.
Oh, golly, hang on.
Roll.
It's 7 6s, right?
Yeah. You know, it's not 7, but it is 3.
Wow.
I promise I grouped them together. Oh shit. I grouped
Rich
them together
rooster.
to pick up to show you to prove it, but then I dropped them.
Damn. I don't know what it is with this. This is a really lucky table. Not gonna
Well,
lie.
Famous last
We're
words.
like
Yeah.
still on episode 3 here.
That's true. We have plenty far to fall.
Mhm.
There's many TPKs in our future. Do not worry.
Okay. I think just gonna be like 3 like just like raw gold sort of type of deal. So like you can split it up however you want.
Okay.
This is in addition to the another warden bell.
Yeah. Casey was gonna grab the bell.
Okay, you can grab the bell, Casey.
Don't ring it.
Mm,
What?
he still has the spear in his hand and he just kind of holds it up.
I'm not gonna ring it. It's a dizzy bell. It made us all dizzy.
I don't think.
Did it make you guys dizzy?
Yes. That's why we're shutting it up and putting it away.
We could sell it or melt it. Or...
No.
Why? Why do you want to keep all the bells? I mean, why do you want to get rid of the bells? We should destroy them.
We don't know what the bells could do. If I'll buy it from you if you don't want it.
2 gold.
He says too fast.
Yeah. It's only worth 1 to you.
What in the name of whichever god is listening would you do with 2 bells?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Attach them to your nipples or something? People will know when you're coming.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he said a little bit of a dirty joke before he got it.
I'm so sorry.
So there's going to be another handshake, is what I'm hearing, like a contest roll.
I mean, it's up to you to negotiate these things. It's not my. I don't think
Oh,
this.
like what do I have on my sheet? That's
Casey
a lot.
has the bell. He's holding it by the clacker, like by the, by the thing
Clacker?
that makes the noise.
Yeah.
By the
Mhm.
pendulum, so it won't ring. But he's fully intending to keep it.
Clacker.
I don't know if it's
Your
called
head-
a clacker, really. What do you call it? The bell pendulum thing.
Yeah.
Clackaroonie, I think.
It's called a clacker.
It's
Yeah,
actually called the
clacker.
I like
clacker? That's
clackaroony,
freaking
too.
Weird.
Clackery.
Mhm.
Yeah, Valen, I'll buy it from you for 1.
2.
1.5.
1, and I'll help you get out of here.
Ooh.
2. And I'll help you get out of here because obviously we were doing fine.
Can I step in and
Do it for you.
just
Do
like
it.
kind of
What?
tower over the little goat kid? Because I'm not sure if it is my friend or it's just because all I see is
Oh, ouch.
a
You're
half
okay.
goat.
I
form
look
of
like a
my-
satyr.
Yeah, like a half goat form of my friend. So I'm just sitting there
Oh.
like, a sussy.
I mean, you have like, it's pretty common knowledge, I would say, that some people do go under transformations when they end up like in the forest.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
More common ones are like being beast bitten, where you take on more animal traits as time goes on. So
Okay, well then can I just like intimidate the coward into giving up the bell for just
Oh.
1 gold? Because I really need I don't want to be here anymore.
then it's gonna be a contest roll.
Cool. I can do that.
The PvP episode.
Hey, yo.
Everyone,
Also, as a
Con.
like a lore thing, wasn't it that like like beast bitten that are not cured, aren't they like kind of shunned? In this, like we're nervous because we don't know like when they're gonna flip, right?
yeah, because like uncured beast bitten, like up to is like rapidly like degrade, like in terms of like their abilities to control themselves from eating people. So
Mhm.
Hmm.
yeah, it doesn't matter what type of creature you've been bitten by.
Mhm.
It's just more or less of like transforming into like a monster effectively. So like that's the concern.
Gotcha. So it's pretty well like everyone in the party wouldn't recognize that. Like it's
Further-
common enough in this world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unless like you grew up somewhere very isolated away from
Correct.
beast bitten. But however, like it's pretty easy to cure beast bitten in like major cities and whatnot. So it's more or less of like getting people to the city, making sure that they don't make more beasts bitten along the way. So it's just more or less of like, it's a money issue.
Are all my stats the same for this contested roll?
Yeah, contested roll, you use one die for a skill, which I'm pretty sure Euphoria like has like the intimidation factor out the wazoo.
Yeah.
And one for each
It's a
ruin,
technical
right?
term, yeah.
And Cassian, do you have a skill for
I do. I plenty.
resisting?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dominate
I've got
person,
security.
Security? I would say
I'm
so.
holding onto something that's mine by rights, and keeping it secure.
Okay. So you get one light die for that. You
Cool.
And
gain.
then I have 2 ruins, so I would roll 3 light.
Yes.
And I have 3 ruins, so I roll 4.
Yes. And I wouldn't say this is inherently risky because this is just a social situation rather than anything being truly a risk at harm. So no dark dice from that. However, you can add more dark dice if you want to like increase your chances at success.
I'll add 2 dark die.
I'm good.
Does helping, I guess you said like there's not really like an assist mechanic and something like this if there's no dark dice?
Yes. If there's no dark dice, you cannot help.
Okay.
Actually, can I change that? Can I do 3 dark die?
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Going big.
All right. So here's Cassian's roll: 3 light, 3 dark.
Darkness.
That is 2 6s.
Any ones
And
on the dark?
one dark one. So I get 1 ruin.
Okay. I got 1 6 on my lights, so
So
you are very stubborn, dude.
yeah.
So Casey slays Ifori, and
No. So no.
that's what I'm
Absolutely.
hearing.
Cassian says, here's how it plays out, I think, is that Cassian sort of like says, all right, and then he holds it out, and then he uses the ritual clay to turn it into a lump of clay, so it's not a bell anymore.
Nice.
I think
Ooh.
I think that's probably where the rune increase is coming from as well. Is like your transformation of this
So it like droops
bell.
a little.
Yeah, it droops into like a clay.
Ooh.
Sort of
Mhm.
accelerates your own transformation. You have goat ears now.
Yes, I want to go to yours so bad. That's what I want. Good.
No. Okay, we gotta
At that
get him out of
point,
here.
Like Pinocchio ass shit
Oh,
going on.
no.
Just
Pinocchio famously with the ears, yeah.
and then he is going to not like combatively, but roughly push past everyone and get Lightning King and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Aram, how much time do you think he has?
He has the smell for blood already. Few days, maybe more. I'll watch him.
Are we going to be able to stop him?
Yes.
Okay. Also make sure that's not an issue for anyone.
Oh, definitely not. Not an issue for me.
If there's a moment where it seems like people aren't really looking, and Nevin does have, I assume, this thing's blood probably all over his spearing arm. He's just kind of just like one small lick. Just does it really taste that good? Just
Lick the blood. This, I would say, this does count for forwarding a goal of like keeping Cassian safe. Therefore, it would be a hunt roll.
okay.
It's a lick roll.
Well, I was going to say, I have a couple of skills that might tangentially be related.
You have a culinary background.
Well, hunting possibly, since this is something I just killed, but also food, depending on your interpretation thereof.
I would say,
You
since
do
you're
use your
eating
mouth
it,
for
it would
food,
count
yeah.
as food.
All right. That's 2.
What just happened?
This is a different genre of game now.
You.
Okay. 6.
A 6.
Yeah, I promise.
We are on fire with our rolls today.
No, it's not delicious. This is blood, and it's like congealed blood at that. It is gross.
Yeah.
Like the only reason it was pumping through this guy was probably because of magic stuff.
Oh, so it's like
Casey is
old,
outside
old.
licking
We
his
did-
sword
Yeah.
clean.
Casein is delicious.
No.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Kid's fucked.
Like a popsicle.
Just got the sword, just like
like a
a lollipop.
yeah, like a fun dip.
Mhm.
Hello, Raiders.
Hello,
Welcome to the
Raiders.
stream.
Yeah, hello Raiders. Good timing.
Terrible timing. Turn back now.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Lindy, get out of
Beautiful.
there. while
Speaking
I'm
of
still safe. I'm licking a
cannibalism.
sword and turning into a
Uh-huh.
goat.
Hey, we don't know. That thing wasn't. Well, we don't know that thing was human. So it's not cannibalism yet.
Sure. It's
True.
Always the thing you want to hear.
paracannibalism.
We don't know the technicalities. It wasn't cannibalism yet.
Whoa, cannibalism is a
say?
strong word.
Cannibalism
Listen,
light.
Hey,
I'm only a cannibal if I fit the specific definition of what a cannibal is.
I don't like
It might come
labels.
from the
Okay?
specifics you
I don't
read.
like labels. I
Can you
don't.
prove intent?
Yeah. I don't see blood actually, so
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Perfect.
Anyway,
Perfect.
anyways,
yes.
you'll go
Ridiculous.
back out.
Mhm.
There is more paths. Again, there is a door to the north and a door to the east. Where do y'all go?
That is Zork flashback for half a second.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
Casey assumed that he and Nevin were going to go up, you know, because Casey's got full pockets.
I see.
Yeah.
That
So-
was his assumption, but realizing the others were up and come back down, that might play out differently.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If Cassian wants to go up, Cassian is fine. Nevin's on a roll.
Mm.
And also the rest of the
You gonna
crew
let
just
it
got
ride?
here. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it would benefit. You could get more gold, and you could because like you're only at 3 ruin.
So
you're only
would
at 3.
sorry, would us
You're-
coming back down start as like a new
Yes,
a delve essentially? Okay, so we can't now go back up until we have enough gold.
yes.
Okay, even though the intent was to rescue them. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Being good does not pay off in this game.
No, it doesn't, because now it's like we have to kind of keep going up and down one by one.
Welcome back to hell. All right.
Mhm. I mean,
It's the thing with cannibalism, you know?
Yeah, true. I think we've pretty much cleared west. Shall we just go around? And he sort of gestures to the north.
I thought we were gonna leave.
You can leave. You
I
know where
want
to
to
find us.
alone. Yeah, but I've already been left alone. Some might call it abandoned. I've heard that word being used a lot. I've been abandoned once already today. I don't know if I want to do it again.
So you're used to it then.
Yes, kind of. It is a part of my backstory.
Okay.
And then the people who I trusted as my companions sort of recreated my childhood trauma. But it's fine. We can stay down here. That's fine.
a question for everyone else: how old do you think Cassian is?
Old enough to stop whining.
Late 40s, I think. You know?
How old is Cassian?
I did not ask Cassian this. I asked you all
Yeah.
this.
Nobody's
How old?
asked him.
It's giving teenager, like young teenager.
That's the vibe I've been getting. So
I was thinking like 11. So
Okay.
Okay.
11 in goat years. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Important
Yeah,
distinction.
that's a whole bunch of different math there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Beast
Cassian,
years.
yeah.
Hmm?
Cassian.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with heading back up, or do you want to just hang out?
No,
No, he can't
Casey
help
does
himself.
have like
Mm-hmm.
trauma around being left alone
Mm-hmm.
and being
Okay.
on his own, and so
Damn.
like is going to fuss a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but right now trusts Nevin more than anyone else,
Mm-hmm.
and so would stick close to Nevin wherever
Okay.
Nevin goes.
All right then.
I think Valen thinks Nevin's making the wrong decision. And we'll call them out on it.
Okay.
Just like Valen's like stops Nevin with a hand on the shoulder. Like tight too. Like he's not just like cordially
Like,
being like, hey,
Yeah,
stop.
actually
No,
restraining.
he's restraining. You came back down here to get that kid with the intent of bringing him back and helping him, correct? Instead of chasing this greed that you are after? Look at what is happening to that kid. He's been beast bitten. He has days left. If you don't fucking get him up, he will die. And then what was the point of you staying down here?
Just to
Do you-
clarify things, beast bitten is not a death sentence for the beast bitten. It's typically a death sentence to those around the beast bitten.
Oh no, it's a death
no,
sentence for the
'cause-
beast bitten because I ain't getting got by a little
Yeah.
kid.
Oh yeah, we all said that we would kill him, basically, if he was going to change. So it is a death sentence.
Do you
Okay.
think
Respectfully.
do you think his odds are really better up there than down here? Honestly.
Yes. How are they any better down here when the Kira's up there? Explain
there?
that.
Is there a cure out here?
Gestures to Aram.
Ooh, that's
Clearly,
dirty.
there is something up there that can help.
I will note that one of you, I believe, has 3 hunt tokens, and that can be used to achieve a goal.
I do.
And I'm willing to negotiate.
So hypothetically,
likes bargains.
hypothetically,
Yes.
could we make the goal of finding somebody in the camp that can help, or find some way to stave off, if not cure,
I would
this
say
condition?
for right now, immediately,
Yeah.
I think you could find something to temporarily like stave off the condition down here.
Okay.
So, like with Aram's help and whatnot. However, I think it would be effectively like a few days worth, whereas like
Okay.
Casey and currently like has like maybe a few hours.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nevin sort of turns his focus back to Aram. The intensity hasn't quite gone down from his eyes, so he is just very locked on you with this just piercing look. You're gonna help us find a way to keep that kid from losing his head until I can get him up to the surface and find a cure
Mm-hmm.
or something. Done?
I think Aram, like even as Valen sort of like gestured towards Aram, has been sort of like shrinking, and so like it isn't turning away, but is sort of like is not seeking the spotlight even more so in this particular condition.
Mhm.
And when Nevin confronts me like that, I think still kind of like hunched over, but like looking up. He says, we seek the same purpose. I have no issue making a deal with you, but you misunderstand. The only chance for him lies above. We can find any manner of choices down here to temporarily allay what's happening, but in a short amount of time, he'll claw his own way out of his body, and we will have to find a way to contain him. Up is the only answer. I have no quarrel with you, nor with him. But soon we will all must face the danger.
I just want to buy him time so that our search for help doesn't turn into a massacre one way or the other once we hit camp.
We're in agreement. But time is something none of us have.
Better work fast. Switches his spear back into his injured hand and holds out the bloody hand for a handshake.
What? Chaotic. Cassian is out of earshot for
Sure.
this conversation. It makes sense that they wouldn't have this conversation where he could hear. What would I
Right,
need to roll
this
to be able
guy.
to hear what they just talked about?
To hear what they talk about.
Because he would try, but while keeping
I
up
would-
the appearance of being out of earshot.
I would say this would be a risk roll.
Okay.
But
I
the
could do one of those.
Yeah, the consequences is obvious enough. Of like they do know that you were
They check
eavesdropping. Devil's bargains, people.
No matter what happens, the hunger inside him grows. Because he's like the way that I can justify that is, that you're tapping into the more animalistic senses, and like to hear them. So whether you hear them or not clearly, that part of you is just going to grow.
No matter what.
So it progresses.
Progresses just a little bit more.
No matter what, I believe that this sort of area is on a different warden's like patrol path, and it will run into you, Cassian.
I see. I would become the prey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting.
Any others?
I can't think of any.
Oh, those are some good ones.
Those are some really
I
good
guess
ones.
I would say instead of the warden, it could be the dogs that we had come across when we first came down. Like we're drawn by the smell of the blood. That's been like spelled.
Or another sexy goat.
Or another goat.
I will veto the goat.
Okay, all right. Fair.
I do like no matter what happens, the hound tracks the smell of blood to us. And maybe to Kate. Yeah.
Additional goat features.
Always a good one option.
Just the eyes moving further apart.
Yeah.
Your pupils change.
Pupils,
That's weird.
That's the worst part about goats. Let's be honest.
Nice.
Pretty gnarly.
Eyes.
Yeah. So
what do you think?
Yeah. So by default, Casey, you got like very sneaky stuff, so you get a light die for that.
Right.
Any devil's bargains you want to take?
Before I answer that question, would I get a dark die? Is this a risk to my mind or body?
No, not currently, because like
then no, I'm not going to take that bargain. That's garbage.
Okay.
Whoa!
No,
tell
I'm
us how you
gonna roll
really
my one
feel.
light die.
Okay.
Golly.
Roll your single light die.
All right.
We're playing smart.
I click the button. Let's see if it happens. Sometimes it takes a second. Doesn't look like it. I'll try again. A 2.
A 2. You do not. You will be spotted. Your compatriots will know you've been dropping your eaves.
Yep. He is obviously trying to listen in and
Unless you do want to
Because
spend a
you
dark
know,
die to
because his
reroll.
donkey ears turn in that direction. No, I'm good with them
The
knowing.
flick.
I was trying to listen to what they were saying.
Mhm.
So do we know and he is successful in hearing, or is it?
No, I had a 2, so I don't know what you said. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He was just trying to like listen in, and I think like just to like offer the true complication. I think like there's probably like a little like cubby walls and whatnot, so like kids can like have like their own little private areas away from the office to like play in and not really cause much noise. And I think like you're leaning up against it, but since like it's just so old, the wall just like collapses.
It's got one of those like little half walls, like you see in like
Scooby-Doo,
kids' care
yeah.
places sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to leave, and it just falls apart.
Yes.
Like, whoops! I fell.
Did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did I do that? Sorry.
What were you talking about?
You've been dropping these.
Nevin just sort of looks back to the group, looks to Casey, and just sort of lightly puts a hand on his shoulder, really not trying to get too much blood on him, but come on. We're on our way back up.
All right.
And I think seeing Nevin put his hand on Casey and sort of walk away a little bit, I think I just say to the group, and knowing that you can still hear Casey, and it's something like, cover up the blood. It makes it harder for him, and then just walk off with you all.
Casey appears confused.
I'm gonna ignite brimstone on my foot and just kind of burn all the blood away. And
Okay.
it smells terrible, but
Delicious.
Yeah.
Did you say there was a fountain out in the courtyard there?
There is the fountain running? That's the better question.
Oh, good question. If there's like stagnant.
Even better question is, do we want to drink from this fountain in Curstown?
Water.
Nothing bad ever happens from.
I just
stuff like
wanted to
that,
wash
yeah.
my arm and my spear off, so I'm not carrying, a sweet treat for you on my arm.
I would say that there's water in the fountain. If the fountain isn't
Okay.
running, it's stagnant water. So like,
Yeah,
wouldn't
stagnant water.
you wouldn't want to drink out of it, but like you can clean from it.
Yeah.
And
We'll just
Can you? Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
I
can
bet
you?
lightning
Better
king
than
could.
blood.
Lightning King could.
it's not less disgusting, but it's less, aggravating.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I think on that note is where we're going to end today's session.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning off the blood.
Almost getting into fights,
You know?
Yeah, it was the PvP episode,
Yeah.
It's a
the
little
PvP
ruin between friends, really.
Mhm.
Not that we are
yeah.
friends, but
Hey, this is the character growth episode.
it's true.
See,
true.
we're
We-
learning about each other.
We've got arcs. Yeah.
It
All
was
right.
a lot of growth.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, team.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go,
Go,
Trophy Goal.
go.
All right. I'm excited.
Goats.
Yeah, it looks
All
like
right.
we are going to be rating the Lollygaggers, and they're
Fun.
playing some sort of a game called Hardwired Island. So,
Ooh.
so that'll be
A
fun.
game of electricity.
Mhm.
All right. Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.